Howdy boys, it's NPC and today I'm bringing you guys something very special. It's the Oppenheimer garage tour. I know I'm a little bit late, but I was traveling sadly and I couldn't make this video any sooner, but I still wanted to do it because it seemed like a lot of fun. So hopefully we can catch the tail end of the Oppenheimer hype. Let's waste no time. If you guys enjoyed the video, of course, make sure to drop a like. That would be greatly appreciated. And let's dive right in. So first up, we have the Classique Broadway, which is based on the Oldsmobile 66 Club sedan and some other stuff too. And Oppenheimer is shown driving this into the Los Alamos camp in the movie. I think I got the color right. It's got this, it's just an olive green, I think. And it's got that wheel cover in the back, and it's got those two little vertical chrome pieces. Yeah, pretty simplistic looking car. I think his is topless, but there's no topless option for this vehicle, so it is what it is. I still think it looks pretty close though. Up next, we have the Walton L35, which I don't know if this exact truck is in the movie, but Jack Quaid, who is the boy's main character, who also played Richard Feynman within Oppenheimer, is shown sitting in this when they're watching the nuke blow up next to the dude rubbing sunscreen all over his face. Sadly, no matter how much I dig, I can't find an exact clip or image of this, but it's like a dark blue truck and he's sitting in it next to the sunscreen guy. And if you guys have seen the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. For this next part, obviously the Audi R8 is not in Oppenheimer, but not that many cars are in Oppenheimer, so we're gonna showcase some of the cast members' vehicles. This is supposed to be RDJ's Audi R8. He plays Louis Strauss in the movie, who's kind of like the salty loser who gets clowned on. He has an Audi R8 in real life that's in red with 5-spoke rims like this. The only difference is it's topless or convertible, and I know I could have used the Obey 8F, but I don't own one, so this is the closest that I can get to an Audi R8 that's like RDJ's. Florence Pugh, who plays Oppenheimer's first love, Jean Tatlock, also drives an Audi R8 coupe. Up next, we have the Pfister Growler, which is the closest vehicle visually in-game to Cillian Murphy's Porsche 911 that he has pictures with. The Comet SR is supposed to be the 911, but it's a little too boxy in the back end. I feel like this one is a lot rounder than the SR, and so it makes for a better substitute for Cillian Murphy's 911. This is the closest we're gonna get. And I think these rims are really good. They've got a couple less spokes. I think his has like 9 spokes. This one is 7, but it's kind of got a similar style of like alloy on the outside and black on the interior, and I think it looks really nice. Pretty default though. Like if you have enough money to own a Porsche, I feel like you should. Don't go default. But who am I to talk? I don't own a Porsche. Up next is the Albany Cavalcade, which is based off of the Cadillac Escalade, and Emily Blunt, who plays Kitty, who's Oppenheimer's third wife, drives one of these in real life. Matt Damon, who plays General Leslie Groves, also owns one as well. Continuing on with Matt Damon's choice of vehicles, he's got the Ferrari F40 here. Absolutely beautiful. I think the headlights look so cool. I'm kidding. That was obviously a joke in case you couldn't tell. That's troublesome, if you couldn't tell. This is obviously a Prius. It's the Caron Dilettante in-game, and Matt Damon loves energy-efficient cars and supported the Prius on release and does own one in real life. He might own 2. I feel like I saw that somewhere, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, he just really likes the Prius, and I think that's so funny because he's obviously a very successful actor and he could probably buy whatever cars he wanted, and he drives a Prius. Respect the humbleness though. A not so humble car, but is very sexy, is the Dubachi 770. It's another one of Florence Pugh's cars, which is the Aston Martin Vantage, and that closely resembles the 770 in GTA. Hers is in a blue, and it's like from this angle here, I think is where the image is shown. Looks pretty sick. I'm a big fan of the 770. Sadly, it's no longer on sale in the game, so you gotta wait for one to come around, but luckily we had one in storage. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there's coyotes outside. That's so scary. Sometimes I'll be coming home from the gym and I feel like I'm gonna get jumped by a pack of coyotes. Up next is the Invitero Coquette Classic. Robert Downey Jr. loves classic cars, and he does own a 1967 Corvette Stingray in real life, which is the Coquette Classic in GTA, or closely resembles at least. It's matte blue in real life, and for the rims, he picked a very interesting style, which GTA does have options for, kind of. Like they're separated. There's one that's got the plating, the really smooth plating on the inside with no triangular piece in the middle. And then there's the 3-pronged triangular piece that doesn't have the plating in the back. So I went with the one with the wires because I thought that that 3-pronged piece was a little bit more iconic. Sadly, there's no combination of the two, which I'm a little surprised about because it is a lowrider style that both exist in GTA. So it should be very easy for Rockstar to make something like that, but it's not in the game. So this is as close as we're gonna get, and I do think it looks quite similar to his car. It's not, I mean, it's not over the top or anything. It's kind of just a color and rims, but matte blue on a classic car is a very unique style. But of course, we all know RDJ to have style, and his choice in cars is actually really nice, which I learned while making this garage. A lot of the cast members own Mercedes vehicles, but Florence Pugh owns the Mercedes-Benz S-Class, which is the Shafter V12 in-game. And like RDJ, she's got the sauce, man. She's got good taste in vehicles. There's the Aston Martin Vantage, Mercedes-Benz S-Class, Audi R8. They're all very nice looking vehicles. Sadly, the closest resemblance to the actual Robert Oppenheimer's car, which was the 1929 Chrysler convertible coupe, is not sold in-game anymore, and thus can't be featured in the garage. But here is a borrowed Roosevelt, and as you can see from the picture on screen, it heavily resembles his car. Sad that we didn't get to see one of these in the movie, at least not that I could remember or find, but it's cool that his car is in GTA. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, please. A fitting end for Robert Oppenheimer's vehicle. A little ironic, considering he's the one who gave us the power to destroy ourselves. But that, my friends, is going to wrap it up for the Oppenheimer garage tour. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed the video, comment down below, and let me know what you thought about this idea. Any suggestions you may have. I think it would be fun to do one of these for the Barbie movie as well, but I haven't seen that, sadly. Sub to the channel if you guys are new. There'll probably be more videos like this coming out in the very near future. Assuming you guys like this one, be sure to let me know down in the comments. And that's about it. So take care, and I'll catch you boys in the next one. Peace!